Welcome everyone to the Pentakill Week 3 Game 4. We have the Bilgewater Powder Monkeys versus the Bandle City Rockets. I'm your host, DepressionMain, joined today by the captain of the Zon Underground, Rithmaugh. Rithmaugh, tell me what we are seeing here today.
Well, we're seeing a pretty interesting draft. They let the Teemo one trick, who has Teemo in his name, get Teemo. I gotta say, I'm favoring Teemo in this matchup. You try to hit an Aricham on a little Teemo, it's nearly impossible to do. Like, come on.
Yeah, he is the base standard unit for League of Legends as well. So it is rather Teemo favored just to be picking the champion, let alone to be trying to target him. So it looks like we obviously COVID-19 Teemo is subbing in for Bilgewater Powder Monkeys Jaeger Bombs. He will be playing mid lane today against a few Pines, and everybody else is here. Both of these teams notably are presently 0-2, both of them hunting for their first win. Only one of them can get it here. So the loser of this game will be tied for 11th with the aspects of Targon. Everybody will still be in the playoff running. Obviously, there's 8 more matches to go for both squads, so uh, this game is not make or break for anybody.
I would like to point out our top lane matchup. Two big tanks. You know what two big tanks means?
Two big tanks
Punchies.
means big punchies. For anybody out there playing our drinking game, I am not responsible for how drunk you get, and please do not drink and drive. Please drink responsibly. Anyway, I think that we are going to get to see some absolutely nasty bot lane skirmishes. Obviously, with Sivir Seraphine both being incredibly strong right now, Healy Skater and Mickey XD are going to have a heyday of engage tools as well as disengage tools and poke. Whereas Tofujin and Moch on the other side are going to have an insane amount of just hard engage, crowd control, damage output, and then availability of capitalizing on things. And I love the Renata Glass Draven combination here because he doesn't count as dying until the W goes away. So Draven can cash in on that on the Draven passive.
Adoration.
Yeah, the adoration sex just a little bit longer. So if he's only got one more auto to go, he'll not only come back to life, but then he'll get to cash in, even if he was supposed to die there. So that is a really powerful combo.
I think it's going to be a bit difficult for him to get any of those adoration stacks in lane, or at least to cash them in. You got Sivir and Seraphine. That's going to be a pretty healthy and safe lane.
Hmm.
So I don't see any deaths coming down there, at least until Vi's level 6 if she wants to ult in down there. Probably on the Seraphine because Sivir can just spell shield.
Yeah, we definitely have some work cut out for us in the bot lane. Uh, the BCR team is known for using Tofujin and Moch to be their sort of hard carries and instigators for most things. But with Citrine on Vi and Storm Shield on Ornn, both of those are incredibly powerful tools for both engaging, tanking, and peeling. So we could see a lot of top lane heavy play coming out of them this game. And I love to see Post McClone on a new champion here with the Xin Zhao. I don't think we've ever seen him play that, have we?
Not that I can recall. Where do you feel this matchup lies? Does Xin Zhao beat Vi or Vi beat Xin Zhao?
Personally, I like Vi in the one-on-one, but I love Xin Zhao for the group fights. So any team fights, I would have to favor the Xin here, just because you can say, "Hey, I'm on Ari and I'm going to stay on Ari and nobody else can touch me for a good 2 seconds," and that can be enough to get your Halo Blades. It looks like he's actually going with the Conqueror build though, so he's looking for extended fights, which might give him the edge here.
Yeah, I see Vi coming mid at level 6 and killing Teemo just almost immediately with the Ari follow up. It is That is a rough gank duo to try and survive as a small little Teemo.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, very squishy mid laner. Neither jungler playing a really strong tank, so definitely going to be some bruisers there, and that's also probably why they picked Scion Ornn in the top lane so that they can get some big old beefy boys for everybody to enjoy watching with some punchies.
Do we take extra drinks if Vi does the punchies? I mean, she has the fists.
Only if I say it every time. So I mean, I could do the thing I did with Tim's Udyr the other week, where I believe Steve and Ryan got absolutely shit faced. So, oop,
Oh,
COVID-19
here's some
getting a
level one.
little bit caught out here.
Oh,
The sub, that's not what you
that
want to see. You had one job, Leon. You had one job. Uh, Yeah, a nice little early invade there. It looks like everybody got a piece of that, and it does go to the Ari, so he's really only screwing himself to start off. And he's got one of the summoner spells was burned, just the ignite from the Ari. So,
yeah, you really gotta watch that sprint down mid lane where they coming through the top side of a bush. You
yeah,
don't see them get in there.
yep, it is incredibly important to get that 5 stack up as quickly as possible. Um, But other than that, not too devastating. Boots to start, which could be nice for the Ari. Um, but
I
honestly, I
personally,
think that's fine.
I personally would have gone for the Dark Seal here. Uh, Boots don't really give you any bonus to dodging Teemo's abilities.
Yeah, I
He,
agree.
he's only the auto attack and the Q that's targeted.
Yep.
But that could help a few Pines move around the map as Ari try and see if he can get anything done in the river skirmishes against the jungle 2v2 or 2v1s.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like we're having some early punchies up here in the top lane. There was a pink ward purchased by the Ari as well. You love to see it. Early vision is always good, especially with a strong early game jungler. Very interesting pathing here from Post McClone. He went from red straight to blue, whereas Citrine is clearing her entire bot side jungle here. He's probably looking to gank either top or mid really soon after Gromp.
Ari getting off a good trade in mid lane there, proccing the electrocute after hitting the charm.
Hmm. Both of these bot lanes, absolute powerhouses. Both like to carry consistently and with a big lead in CS and trades. So I would love to see how the Mickey and Moch roams sort of affect that as the game progresses here. Lots of punches coming down here in top lane. This Ornn is taking a beating, but as we just saw in the last game this evening, Ornn can scale up pretty good. Storm Shield forced a flash under his tower. Post McClone poking him from the bush.
Yeah, Ornn is going to be a big beefy boy, but they do have the Scion as well, and I don't see them getting through the Scion very well with their team, although maybe not for...
Oh, a little bit of a trade happening here in bot lane and in mid lane. Looks like COVID-19 getting ganked, but is going to be able to get away. And I think that the Vi should be enough to crack through any armor that Scion buys, so they might be able to burn through them as long as Draven's, playing front to back with the Vi.
Yeah, I just have concerns about the Draven being able to do anything to the Scion as well.
Yeah, both teams built very specific. COVID-19 with the early ignite there, poking down a few pines. Post McClone's coming in to deny Citrine a kill here. A little bit of damage coming down. COVID-19 putting all this faith into another captain. He's on fire. He flashes forward. He does burn down. Citrine getting under the tower. A few pines looking for the re-engage here. And double kill over to the Ari, now 3-0.
Sorry, starting off strong. I do like COVID-19 flashing forward there, trying to make a aggressive move on the Vi, almost getting her, but unfortunately she's picked up, or he is picked up by the Ari.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the play. You're already on fire. You're already ticking down. You might as well try to capitalize on it, at least get something for one of the two of you. unable to quite get close enough there. As Chep's out of mana, Storm Shield punches him in the face, and top lane goes as top lane goes. So let's get your prediction here. We are now 5 minutes into the game, 3 kills on Ahri. Which team here do you think is going to have the Dragon Soul at the end of this?
I'm going to give it to BPM. You know, like they say, they got Sivir. It's just a Sivir comp. Lol. You run right at him.
Okay, okay. Chup there getting knocked aside by the Ornn pillar. Doesn't get his Q to land. Storm Shield says, I'm playing Ornn. You cannot hit me.
Can we get like a tracker on the Draven stack just so we can do a check-in?
Yeah, let's take a peek. We got 79, 80 so far on the first back. Down about 8 CS, but that is all right as it is Sivir. Yes,
well,
those Sivir changes were significant buffs to her kit.
Yeah, you have to be concerned about Sivir going uncontested because I feel like her late game has gotten a lot better with the new way the ricochet works, where it can bounce to multiple targets or a target multiple times.
Sion ulting forward here. Yeah, interesting.
No
little,
mana bow.
Yeah, interesting little trade there. Storm Shield is able to dash backwards out of that. No flash was available from him, but I gotta respect it. That's a bold play, and he does have a 20 CS advantage already, which he just wants to push.
There's about 10 minions there that should get a Storm Shield close enough back into the game.
Oh, nice little trade happening here. Draven is under the tower CSing, so this is a 4-on-2 right now. Could be dangerous, but looks like everybody's deciding to go their own way. Oh, Tophagen in a little bit of trouble here. That Seraphine does have a bit of poke and then CC pressure if Renata doesn't stay in lane.
Tofu got a bit of fancy feet though, dodging out the abilities from Seraphine. Here comes the Ahri roam, trying to extend her lead to the bot lane.
Ooh, big punches here in the top lane as Storm Shield is chunked to half, chopped down to 75, and Storm Shield is going to have to dash out of that. Ooh, a little bit of trade here out of COVID-9 Teemo. 1.4 million mastery points on that champion across 2 accounts, and he is looking to show off despite being 0-2.
Kind of makes me want to vomit. 1.4 million Teemo points?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just about as bad as I is on the Yasuo. It is a champion you do not want this guy to have.
Maybe it was all of their plans. I mean, the Teemo is 0-2 right now. Although, one of those was because of a little invade at level 1.
Yeah, I don't think you can fault him on the invade there. And obviously that's going to take a shot at his mental, I'm sure. But, if he can keep his head in the game here, he's not in a bad spot. He's still up 5 CS. Ahri's roaming top lane here. Chup in danger. Chup with a great flash away from the Ornn. Both flashes burned from the top laners. And Sion barely survives. Oh, dropped your X.
It was a little unfortunate to see Ahri miss that charm on the...
Ooh,
oh, here we go.
Vi's here. Spell Shield does come through, but it is not enough to stop the CC. Here comes the Vi ultimate on Mickey. Mickey flashes under the tower. Everybody's taking damage. Citrine is looking to kill somebody or die, and she falls to Healy Skater, who now has a blue buff. Mickey getting a little cheeky here. He is very low, and that is a Draven with flash available. And here's the Sion ult. Storm Shield in lots of danger. No flash available. He does not dash out of the queue this time, and he is trying to get in the way, but Chup able to get punchies o'clock. Game definitely evening up a little bit more now with the top and bot laners picking up a kill apiece, and Dragon is spawning with BCR all over it.
Yeah, lumberjacks are usually the ones to cut down like trees and stuff, but cutting down an Ornn, it's like a sort of a rocky sort of dude. Interesting use of an axe like that.
Yeah, I think it's really important that we recognize that this is actually more like Pokemon, where the steel type axe is super effective against the rock type Ornn.
Oh, Copenhagen Teemo going for a little sneaky attack.
Vi
Right
is
into the
here though.
shroom.
And oh, flash forward! He
Oh,
ignites the Ari immediately, and she is on the run as Seraphine shows up to reinforce so that Vi cannot re-engage. Yeah, Ari is
yeah.
out of the lane immediately after that.
They're taking the Herald in response. Teemo showing his namesake. He's doing his best on Teemo. Knows those matchups in and out, even if he may be a top lane player.
Yeah, he definitely is a top lane main, but he is showing off his stuff here. Ari, clearly no match against that early trade. He chunked her down real good and then took a second exchange a few seconds later to bring her down and out of the lane.
Yeah. Also keeping a CS lead in the mid lane. So Teemo knows what he's doing, how to bully.
Yeah, he's been a great asset to IWB, and now he is showing his stuff for the Powder Monkeys. A lot of nothing happening here in the bot lane. Could be punchy soon, though. Here comes Vi.
Oh,
Healy Skater does manage to block the Vi ult knock aside, but there's the Renata ult. Berserk time. There goes Seraphine. Vi picks that one up.
Let's get a vibe check on Vi. How was that for stealing the adoration stacks from Draven?
Draven's not dead yet, so I'm going to let it pass on this one. You know Tofu's looking for something. Oh, another nice shield. She is headed forward, but here comes Post McClone. Draven and Renata are here. Citrone super low. Here comes the shield. She is dashing out of there. Does get picked up by Post McClone. Clover9 Teemo picked up by the Ari. And that is 1-for-1 overall as the mid laner gets a little bit of revenge, burning Flash and Ignite to take down Teemo.
We got action all over the map right now.
Healy Skater looking for some more. Posty too. They might try to dive this. I wouldn't. And looks like that's going to calm it down. A Few Pines having an excellent showing, 4-0 now. And
okay, I like where A Few Pines is going with his Ari, but it looks like he's building into Leandries, which is fantastic choice for going up against the Scion.
Yeah, absolutely. Now having two good champions against the Scion. That's exactly what you'll see. Mickey is in trouble. Post McClone dropping the Herald. And Pines is looking for another. He does pick it up as Seraphine falls. Sivir is trying to get out of there. Post McClone a little bit too far in. Does get the Herald charge and the gold that comes with it. Posty's going to fall. Healy Skater is on the way out. 2 kills in exchange for 3 plates there, it looked like.
You got 1 plate in the mid lane as well from the Teemo.
Yep.
We're seeing a quite substantial difference in the how the subs are working for these teams.
Yeah, it looks like most of the subs this season are perhaps a little bit lacking, but that could just be that our teams this season are very communicative and able to take care of anybody that's feeling a little uncomfortable with the environment they're in. Stormshield taking an absolute pounding as Chup applies punchies, gets in the way with the knockup, and Stormshield is trying to get out of the tower. Now chunked to 15% there.
Oh, that is my bad. I completely had a brain fart when it came to the mid laner for BCR. Yes, Few Pines is their main mid laner.
Yes, A Few Pines is their main mid laner, not a substitute. And I believe BPM has had a substitute in every game so far. Jaegerbomb's unable to make a showing yet.
That was a beautiful route.
Oh my goodness. Tofujin looking to cash in. Here comes A Few Pines with the charm. Misses, but the Draven ult doesn't manage to capitalize on anything. The heal comes down, and looks like BPM is out of there. And Citronate punches a ward.
Oh, we got BPM collapsing down on the team from behind.
Yep, here we come. Post McClone and Clover9 Teemo are here. 4-on-3. Moja's in trouble. He is blinded. He is dead. Clover9 Teemo picks up his first.
Well played. Good follow by the mid-jungle duo of BPM.
Yeah, really just some really strong positioning there. They knew they had the vision set up for the dragon ahead of time. And so it looks like they're just going to hide in the dragon pit. Just hanging out. All right. Mickey XD in a little bit of trouble. Draven looking to cash in still. Vi gets caught by everybody. Post McClone going to pick up that one. Here comes a TP from the Scion. A few Pines is on the run. COVID-19 looking for revenge. He's going to pick it up. There it is. Shut down on the RE. 900 gold goes over to that Teemo.
Did I do a bit of a caster curse in favor of BPM there?
I believe so.
Coming up strong now, getting 2 kills and the shutdown on Ari.
Yeah, now worth a shutdown himself at 2 and 3. Still has that 4 CS lead, which is pretty strong, if you ask me.
He also has a great vision lead with all those shrooms.
Yeah, he's got 3 vision lead right now, which is pretty much the biggest difference in the game, except for the jungle. Citronet a little bit stronger than Post McClone right now, but that could just be because Post McClone's wards are defensive, and Citronet has not been invading.
I hope COVID-19 will start to feel himself and he upgrades that Dark Seal into a Mejai's.
I don't know about that one. We do have Prisma keeping track of the stats, and we know that she will be absolutely ruthless with anybody that loses any Dark Seal stacks.
But just imagine the praise that comes with getting 25 stacks on your Mejai's.
That is true. If you manage to hold 25 stacks on your Mejai's, you are given a medal by the Pentakill League. Charm comes down, COVID-19 chunked down, picks up the last of the CS, and he's probably going to have to base here.
Yeah. Few Pines has been having some good charms on Teemo specifically, getting those and chunking them out, trying to get those kills.
COVID-19 actually playing a little bit up here. He hasn't taken his base yet. He's trying to wait for some relief as 4 of his team are looking at the Rift Herald here. Vi and Ornn are coming in. Here comes the Ornhorn. Here comes the Vial. Knockups everywhere. Moch is looking for his ult as well. A few Pines is in there, but is going to be knocked out of there. Citronet taking a lot of damage. Healy Skater going to pick that one up. Sivir is absolutely running this fight. Double kill already. Storm Shield going to fall as well. Post McClone's going to grab that one, but that is 3-0 in favor of BPM.
Yeah, that was a crazy fight. Seraphine got off an insane encore ultimate. It went through nearly the entire team. I think only Draven, since he was back down at the mid-river, wasn't the only one.
You're in a bad spot. Here comes Draven looking to cash in, and does! That was 1,000 gold, 740 off of the kill itself, and 130 off of the adoration stacks.
I think that closes the gold gap between Draven and Sivir quite a bit. Probably only like 300 gold down now.
Yeah, an absolutely massive cash in there. It looks like Moch rooted under the tower. COVID-19 looking for more. Citronet gonna scare him away. Yeah, this game has just sort of been pokes here and there, but over the last 2 minutes here, we have seen like 3 good team fights, and 1 in each lane so far, I think. Looks like Sivir's gonna take a tower shot for that, not getting the tower for some reason. And
you don't want to risk it when the Ornn is there. He could one-shot you with just a single tank item.
Yeah, I guess that is true. He's rather powerful, as the Zone Underground know best of all, I think. Looks like...
No comment.
Yeah, that's spoilers for next week. Spoilers for next week. Let's see. Mickey XD coming up here to support his laner, who is going to base. He's about to spend 1,600 gold. That is absolutely massive for him. He spends it on, looks like a Zeal. Oh, it upgrades that trinket.
Got Scion going with the Hullbreaker this game, so I expect him to be in the side lane for most of it.
Oh, yeah. I love me some Hullbreaker. It is actually worth... Ooh, COVID-19 taking a beating there. It is actually gold effective on its own before the solo stats, just because of how inexpensive it actually is. And then with the solo stats, it becomes one of the most powerful items in the game. So it's hard to ignore.
Reminds me like of a stronger version of the OG item, the Brutalizer. It's just a big stat stick for your top lane players.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now it's even better.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard for Ornn to match this guy without a Hullbreaker of his own. Here comes the Scion engage. Citrine
Oh,
caught out a little bit. A great fancy feat there. She does manage to get away for the time being, but burns to death as Teemo picks that one up with Ignite Poison. Post McClellan pushing forward into the rest of the team. Topajin on the run, looking for something. Blinded on Moch, can't seem to land any skill shots here. A few Pines looking to get in there to help out Storm Shield, who is in the back line, flashing back under his tower, and that is going to be a 1-for-0 engage there over this dragon, which we have 8 seconds left on. Scion getting a nice knock up there. Viewpine's taking an absolute pounding. Oh, COVID-19 Teemo trying something new and blinds the Draven to save his own life. Storm Shield knocking him up. Here comes another charm. Ari is going to get run down by Scion. The Q, it is blocked by Moch. Captain saves his whole team.
And while that happened, I think the mid lane turret went down there from the minions.
Yeah.
Oh, it would have been the
Shelly.
top lane turret. That was the. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Shelly knocks down mid turret there. Citrine is back, full health and ready to brawl. Dragon goes over to BPM. Overall, a 3k gold lead now in favor of the Pirates here.
Yeah, I've been really loving these Seraphine ultimates. They're going through nearly every champion on the field and just extending that range over and over.
Yeah, Mickey XD playing incredibly well. Did have those 2 early deaths, but at this point he's just racking up assists and getting his team back into a position to carry this game. Let's get a peeky at the Draven stacks. Back up to, we're looking at 60 coming up here. Looking to cash in. No deaths on the carry there, and that is exactly what you want to see if you are BCR. A second cash in would be excellent. Ooh, a few Pines getting slowed there, but Moch and Citrine on the sidelines ready. Healy Skater Mickey could be in trouble here.
So while BCR had the lead in the early game, seems like BPM's coming back. How do you think that BCR could slow this game down and maintain control and get their lead back?
What I want to see them do is another fight happening here in the topside river, and Charm knocks down Mickey. A few Pines going to pick that one up. A Healy Skater in trouble as well. Ornn in the backline. Shup on the run. And that is just going to be a clean pick there. And this is exactly what I was about to say. I want to see them grouping as 5, forcing the Scion to come join them for some shenanigans. Scion getting poked out here by Moch. Citrine unable to land that Q. Post McClellan gonna go in a little deep here for this ward, as looks like the Bandle City Rockets are looking to fight again.
Shin's out, hiding in the Baron pit.
Yep.
Spotted out.
Another ward dropped in there. Gets catches him. Teemo and Ornn peeked into the bot side river there. They both reveal themselves there, as this tower is going down, and I don't think there's any saving it. Here
Ornn
comes
is also,
Post.
Ornn is also level 13 now.
Ooh, not a great Seraphine ult there. Doesn't land on anybody, but Storm Shield is taking a pounding here as COVID-19 applies punchies at range.
Yeah, the ornaments about to start coming out. I think those are about worth 1,000 gold each.
Yeah, on top of their mythic. So yeah, honestly, this game has been pretty even all the way across the board. A little bit of a CS difference in bot lane, but that's to be expected with Sivir. And a little bit of CS difference in jungle, which is, I guess, to be expected with the score lines that we can see here.
I'm surprised Vi didn't hand the blue buff off there to Ari, try and get her in a better position to carry some of these fights.
A questionable Baron call here. Not sure if I like this one. Maybe they're trying to bait a fight. And yeah, Ari probably could have used that blue buff a lot better than the Vice, but, Vi does pretty good with cooldown reductions, and, her rotations get really strong if, the cooldowns are low enough.
Yeah, this is just coming from a mid main who's had many blue buffs taken by their junglers throughout all of my solo queue journeys.
Thankfully, this isn't a solo queue journey for BCR, and Citrine probably knows what she is doing. You never know. Looks like, oops, Citrine taking a little bit of pokey poke there. Healy Skater getting the red buff off of Post McClone. This is exactly what you want to see. Junglers giving up buffs all the time, every day. Junglers know what they're doing, you know what I'm saying?
Not particularly.
Well,
No.
don't be rude to junglers, or I'll be sad.
Okay. Junglers know what they're doing sometimes. Is
Yeah,
that better?
yeah, that sounds great.
Oh,
Another
they're
shot
starting
at
up
this
there.
Baron. These guys want this Baron. What do you think? Did they get it this time?
I think they do. Red BCR is not moving towards them at all. I don't think they have any idea that it's happening.
Yeah, 30 seconds on Dragon. They're trying to get this bot river vision set up. Yeah, and that is a clean Baron take. COVID-19 Timo just keeping an eye on the red team here with his mushrooms and keeping them honest. It looks like they're going to play for this topside tower.
BCR wasted a lot of time down here doing nothing. Maybe getting vision isn't nothing, but still, they didn't have anyone up top to sort of watch that and bring the TP in.
Yeah, looks like they're sending Storm Shield back. This Dragon is going down, swinging, and that is going to be 2 Dragons to 2 here. Ooh, this top tower is in danger. Big stone structure, but steel beats rock. There it goes. Ornn and Renata here to try and stop everybody. Chup is looking for more shenanigans. COVID-19 Timo now pushing the mid lane 4-1 split. That's exactly what you want to see, but we also have a 4-1 split for the Bandle City Rockets. We might have a little bit of a catch here on the Moch. Mickey XD getting the root, not the root, just the slow. But Ari's pushing bot lane, knocks down the tower there. COVID-19 Timo grabs the second tier mid tower.
I was going to say, I was unsure of how BPM's siege would go, given Sivir's low range, but Seraphine's doing work, and there comes the Scion engage.
Yeah, here we go. Everybody's dropping everything. Storm Shield with a 3-man knock up there. Topujin on the back line does survive, manages to pick up one, manages to pick up another with the Ari. And Topujin getting dove here, looks like going over to the Sivir. Sivir Q absolutely massive here. Healy Skater 420 picks that one up, 4-0 there. As COVID-19 Timo has freed up this tower at about 10 health remaining. It looks like Moch is going to try and save the game by himself. 20 seconds on his team. COVID-19 Timo pushing forward with Healy Skater. Moch has to do something here if he wants this tower to survive. Tower falls. COVID-19 Timo goes down, executed. Chup is looking to save Healy Skater's life. The cannon minion wants it.
Good job on Moch saving that team fight.
Yeah, absolutely massive. Saving the game, saving the team fight. Didn't go super well for them overall, but now 8-3 Ari, absolutely massive. Draven did lose his stacks there, and honestly, Storm Shield played that really well.
Yeah, I think with the Renata Glass ult, Berserk, if Sivir has her Ricochet on, that might do even more damage when they're when she's attacking her allies. That it's bouncing between them.
Yeah,
she did a lot to Seraphine.
Yeah,
I don't think it was any
absolutely
Ricochet.
smashing performance there by Healy Skater 420.
Looks like we got Draven with the first upgraded mythic.
Yep, I believe that is one of the weird names. It's got like a Zizix or whatever. Syzygy, that's the one. Yeah, Syzygy in Draven's hands. Mickey XD a little bit too far forward here. Here comes the Vi ult, immediately flash forward. Everybody is all over him immediately. He does fall. The Vi manages to grab another double kill there. A few Pines manages to pick up an assist to keep himself alive, but dies anyway. Post McClone crushed by the Ornn. Renata gonna actually pick that one up. Chup trying to get out of there, but is unable to get his Scion ult past this Ornn. Draven slapping him. They gotta knock him out. There it is. The Draven stand aside. Absolutely massive. Chup falls to Tofujin on the Draven.
Meanwhile, Timo in the top lane pressuring those Nexus towers.
Chup stopping the back. That is massive. Timo is going to grab the Nexus tower. He's looking to end the game. This substitute said, I played like garbage in the lane phase, but I'm looking to save it for us all. Here comes Draven and Moch. The knockdown. The root. Will the blind be enough to save him? It will not. They save the game. Nexus with less than 300 health remaining.
So, if you're BPM here, do you just send Scion in with the Hullbreaker? Does that do extra damage to the Nexus as well, or is that just towers?
Let's find out. It says towers only. Towers only.
Bit of a risky play, but who knows? I might ult in with the
Yeah,
Scion.
Nexus here with 1,300 hit points left, and it is going to be a close game if BCR is going to bring this one back. Whew.
I like seeing that BCR has 3 sweepers for those Teemo shrooms. Help clear out their jungle. Make it safe to walk through.
Yeah, Teemo is an absolute menace. He's got the Leandries. He's also got the Nashor's Tooth, sort of that attack speed, which is why he's pushing so quick. He's clearly got the expertise on this champion.
Moch is 14 like the rest of his team. That's pretty impressive for a support.
To be fair, he's also lived through most of these fights where all the minions are still there. So he's
That
probably
is
getting
fair.
all this XP.
Dragon has spawned, but they're looking to hover around Baron. That's spawning sooner.
Yeah,
Or about to spawn.
second Baron is absolutely massive. The buff is a little bit stronger, so it is going to be really key for the Bandle City Rockets to not let that one fall over. Tovujin getting absolutely blasted by COVID-19 Teemo. The burn and ignite going to pick her up. An excellent pick there by the substitute. Everybody else is running in after him. They are going to beat the hell out of him. They said, "How dare you?" And he is going to keep himself alive just a little bit longer so that the rest of his team can grab this dragon uncontested.
Yeah, I'm surprised it went for the Dragon instead of the Baron with the Sivir attack speed steroid that she gets from her W. Think you would have shredded it, especially and with Xin with the Blade of the Rune King.
Citronet still burning here, unable to get her back off because of the Teemo shrooms. Looks like she's going to try and steal this regardless of
They have full vision of her.
Oh no. Here comes Post McClone with the pick. She's over the wall, does manage to smite, heal. Mickey looking to steal the Krug. Got it! As red team grabs their inhibs back, and they're going to have a little bit more of a defensible position now that they have that. Baron is going to go down here, it looks like, to BPM. I don't see any way that there can be a contest for this. Here comes Vi. Chup in the way. Chup with the knockup. Citronet flashes behind to dodge the Q. Knockup. And is going to keep herself alive with that smite. Reducing by 20% damage. And that was just some really strong jungle play there, even after getting caught out. I think every jungler could learn a thing or two from that exchange right there.
What lessons you taken away from that as a jungler yourself?
As a jungler myself, I'm saying I have only ever won one game against Citronet in the dozens that I've played against her, so she's clearly better than I am.
Do you think Citronet could find the right pick onto Sivir to try and get them back in?
Here
here
it
she
goes! Picking up the Seraphine,
Oh
actually.
my.
The Berserk coming through. Sivir killing all of the minions. A few pines looking for Post McClone. And that is an immediate 2 for 0 as Sion is on the inhib. Looking to open up the Nexus. COVID-19 looking for the bot tower. Here she comes. She is knocking off the armor off this Sion. Sion's going to have to get away to safety here. COVID-19 picking up the bot tower tier 2. Citronet taking a little bit of a beating here from these Baron minions. Vi is notoriously not that strong against Baron minions.
I don't think she's going to be able to do much to Sion at all. He's just
Yep.
so tanky with that hull breaker.
Yeah, he is an absolute menace right now. And Moch is here to try and slow him down, but I don't think Chup gives two hells about any of these guys. A few Pines is here now, and there goes the Sion ult. He is out of here. COVID-19 hovering the bot side just in case he can get more.
So what do you do here to handle the Sion? Adira, Vi, is Blade of the Rune King an option at all?
Blade of the Rune King probably wouldn't be an option just because he's got 3 armor items, and the armor does take away from the 12% bonus damage you get on each auto. I might look towards something like maybe she's got the Death Dance, so maybe like a Black Cleaver here to shred that armor off of him so that Tofujin can chunk him.
I
Alternatively, maybe a Wit's End so that you can keep on him. A few Pines here getting absolutely slapped by these Teemo Shrooms. He's going over the wall! He got it! And he's going to get absolutely hammered by the Draven ult, and there goes that over to Moch. Here comes the Charm. Moch is going to get picked up. He needs to grab an assist before he falls. He does not. Post McClone getting beat to death by Citrine, but does manage to pick up that kill. Tofujin falling as well, and this is likely to be the game. Storm Shield 1v4, and he is going to fight to save the game. Sion here cuts him off. Mickey XD focusing the Nexus. Here comes Healy Skater. Lots of damage coming down onto this, and I think that is going to be game over. Storm Shield surviving at the end. Yep. BPM, an absolutely super strong team fight pick comp there with the Sivir and the Xin Zhao and the Sion split push, and COVID-19 Teemo coming through for them clutch. Those two big picks where both Draven and Ahri have fallen, and then those shrooms in the jungle were just so challenging to deal with. Let's talk MVPs.
no, I want to give it to one of the bot lane, possibly Mickey X. Those Seraphine ultimates were hitting their entire team, the entire team of BCR, almost every fight.
Yeah,
At least 4 members. That was huge.
yeah,
Especially because
super
that
strong.
get them a charm to combine with the Sivir Ricochet just gives them easy access to the bounce. Lots of damage from the Sivir.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually have to agree with you, Mickey XD on this one, for sure. He did die a few extra times in some of those fights just because of how actually strong the Ahri, Vi, and Draven were, but you don't get 13 assists for nothing, and yeah, obviously he knew what he was doing, trying to keep that Sivir active and alive, and the Sivir's numbers show it. So yeah, Mickey XD definitely the MVP this game. You want me to pull Post McClone, captain of BPM, onto the desk? Talk about his first win.
Yeah, let's pull him over there. Over
Yeah,
here.
let's bring him over. Moving him. Get him onto the desk. Security. Can we? Yeah, there he is. Posty. Welcome to the desk. I'm sorry, security was a little rough with you. I see a little tear in your shirt there. But tell us,
Yeah,
how you feeling about the first win for BPM?
boys, it feels good to get one a notch in our belt. We haven't had a whole team attend a game yet, and being able to squeeze out, just eke out a W in a very close game, it felt good. Uh, with Timo getting to play as main champion, it was exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
speaking of Timo, how did you feel about him coming back in that game and providing a lot of pressure with the Timo Shrooms and just being able to assassinate Draven basically at the end there?
Right. So he had 2 very key catches in this game for us. The Ari at the end there, right? I saw that Dark Harvest stack proc, and he hit the red button to go over the wall, and I was like, "Oh no!" And then he closed it out for us. Like, what? What happened there? So I owed him a sincere apology that he closed the game out for us with his final catch. It was awesome.
yeah, a little bit of help from IWB there. Gotta represent, and hopefully you guys can get together as five for the next Super Week coming up here. We know Jaeger Bombs is a new addition to your team, but we look forward to seeing his debut.
Yeah, we're pumped. He's going to be there. It looks like we're lining up for a double header Wednesday night, 9 and 10 p.m. So he's going to be there for both of those, and we're excited to be a whole team and show what we can do.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, Post McClone, on going now 1-2, and we look forward to seeing the rest of your season.
Thanks for having me at the desk, boys.
Yep, congrats, dude.